Welcome back to the Kickoff Sports Breakfast Show on Beach FM 106.3. Well, what a rugby season the Horowhenua Kapiti Rugby Union have just had. So let's talk all about it with our good friend Cam Prouting. G'day, Cam.
G'day, Damian.
How you doing, mate? How you doing after last weekend?
Yeah, pretty good. A little bit sore last Sunday, but it's pretty good and lucky to get our final played.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. It was a bit eerie down there with nobody at a grand final and such an intense, or two grand finals that were so intense. But hey, mate, the players turned up. Some around the perimeter did, but all in all, you guys have got to be happy with how the day panned out.
Yeah, 100%. It was, like you say, it was a little bit of a shame that we couldn't have had a crowd and packed Lavinda Main, because with four different towns or four teams from four different towns, it was definitely going to be a big crowd. So that was a little bit disappointing, but in the current climate, I guess we're just sort of lucky to get our final played. And had we been in Auckland or in level 3, then we wouldn't have been playing. So yeah, I guess it was good to get the final played. It did feel a bit different playing with no crowd. But yeah, it was a little bit harder to get up for. It
would have been something completely different with crowds. I mean, who would have thought having two finals with 2 points in the first one and just one in the second? Yeah,
exactly, mate. I think it was sort of a good reflection of the whole season and how close both competitions have been. That senior reserve final, 2 points and a penalty kick from Foxton that hit the crossbar late in the game. So yeah, it was two pretty close finals. I didn't see the senior reserve final, but I know our one was really close. And we're a little bit disappointed we couldn't get the job done, but we threw everything at Rahui, and credit to them for taking the win.
I might have watched the final back once or twice, just for to look at it. But at the end, I don't know, Murphy steps up and Logan Broughton turns to him and says, "Mate, can you make it?" And he shakes his head. He shakes it off, mate. He shakes it off for the game winner at 3 points with the last minute to go. We all know young Arana can make those. So how was he feeling after that game? He's got a bright future.
Yeah, he does, mate, and he's got a fantastic kicking game. I know when we played Cobb in Shannon a few weeks ago, he kicked one from about 48, but he had a bit of a breeze behind him. It was probably right on his range, right. And I think we were hoping to hold on to the ball a little bit more and get sort of within that 35 to 30 mark and try and milk a penalty there. But Rahui, they got the turnover fairly and kicked it out and took the win. But I guess he was feeling okay afterwards. It was probably right on his range, and there would have been a fair bit of pressure on him to make that kick. So we made the right decision. So yeah,
absolutely. Hey, mate, another season done and dusted. I know it was shorter. I know it was disrupted. Hell of a 2020. But all in all, how do you think, guys at HK, think the competitions went this season?
Yeah, they were outstanding. Like I said, the finals, both of them coming down to the wire. That happened right throughout the competition. And being a shortened season, there was more on each week. The players enjoyed it because it was less of a commitment, weeks and weeks compared to normal. And it was the standard of rugby was really high. Talking to a lot of people who said that as well. It's not just because I work in rugby that I say it was good quality of rugby. It actually was. Been playing seniors for a few years, and that was probably one of the toughest seasons been a part of.
Oh, it was awesome. Obviously haven't seen a lot of rugby. I've followed the results over the last 4 years, talking to you on the phone every Saturday afternoon. But actually being there watching it, I was really impressed. And then nothing take away from Heartland, but you kind of forgot that you were just down in the grassroots region, watching just good old boys from the farm playing some rugby.
Yeah, exactly, mate. They, a little bit different to those Mitre 10 Cup unions. Guys, like you say, are farmers and whatnot. Like our guys, some of our guys were milking and carving on the morning of, and that's just how it is for them.
Absolutely.
And it is a bit different, and it is grassroots, but that's what's so enjoyable about it.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Oh, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. So what is next on the agenda for you guys?
Yeah, so we've got our Heartland season coming up. So that'll be a shortened one. I know they've got some games lined up, but I know they're also working on some as well. So so they're going to be playing in September and October. And then we've got development days for all our other rep teams coming up as well. So that sort of caters for all our age grade representative teams, from 11s right through to under 20s, as well as our girls. We're still in our primary schools with our Ripper Rugby program as well. So that's ongoing and will be for a few more months. The club season's finished, but we've still got junior rugby going, secondary school rugby going, so it hasn't really stopped for us.
Lots of code, mate. I love it. Absolutely love it. Well, thank you so much for letting us be part of it this season, mate. We loved it, and we can't wait to be part of it again. So we'll give you a couple of weeks off, mate, but as soon as we get closer to Heartland and stuff, can't wait to catch up again.
Definitely, mate. Awesome. Thanks, bro.